Shemai Elite Chums, are you ever wondering if your boat is too small and want to get a bigger one that's much faster? Then look no further than this video, which is a review of today's boat, which is on discount for this week. If we go to Travel and Transport to Dock Tees, not Tees, you can get a super yacht. No, don't buy the super yacht, it's rubbish. Buy this instead, it's also maybe not great. 1.1 million for me, or am I, because I've got the discount of discounts, but it might be a bit more expensive, more like 1.5 million for the Longfin boat. Apparently it's based on a Magnum 44 from Google image search, or if you want a Scarab, then this might be the one for you. So once you've purchased it, just go to your telephone and get it through Pegasus, so you don't need any garage space for this, and get it delivered. So if we go down to boat, Longfin tuna boat, I got the Squallow as well. Last week, that was last week's discount boat. That's the first boat I've bought in this game. And then it'll appear, and it annoyingly appears as a sailing yacht, and it's obviously not, is it? This is really for people who love boats, or people who, wow, hey, wow, nice. I didn't realise it did that. Look at the colour. Wow. I've suddenly lost my ability to criticise, because that is amazing. If it appeared like that every time, so, wow, that is a great looking boat. Look at it. That's my boat. Why can't you just make it that colour every time? Because normally it turns up as an annoying rubbish grey colour, and you can really do Miami 5.0 in this boat, because it's immense. Look at the detail on it as well. It's got all these little bits and pieces, like a below decks. We've got a few cabins down there. It's so big. What it doesn't do is turn. It goes in a very fast straight line, but it looks, wow, it looks magnificent while going in a straight line. And honestly, if this was the boat that showed up every time you call it, yeah, I'd find it difficult to argue against buying it. For well, if you're paying 1.1 million because you've done KO Perico heists, this is the way to do it. But that boat right there, the big mega yacht that's on discount this week, that's probably the one to go for, because you get a lot of boats similar to this, not as good as this. Obviously, it's not as good. They're not tangerine coloured for a start. You also get that excellent helicopter on the rear, which is a very quick helicopter, great for getting around. Good spawn point. I should change my spawn point to the boat. And it offers some missions that ain't going to make you very much money. But yeah, the boat, the mega yacht, not sure about that. Especially for the millions that it costs. And I was going to say buy that rather than this, but since it turned up orange, what's that? 1 in 5 times it's orange? Is that what it is? Well, if that's the case, then it's probably worth it. But it's all about roleplay. If you love the boats in the game and don't hate them, then this is the best boat. It's the only boat that I'd consider buying that I should have bought. I bought the other one and it wasn't very good. It's small and rubbish. A lot of the boats are small and rubbish. Oh, one thing it doesn't do, you notice how it spawned at that port. You need to be at a port to spawn it. So it's not a boat you can use for getting away. That's one thing that's a bit annoying about it. Like if you look at the, if you bought a Kasatka now, a Kasatka's 2 million. Just buy the Kasatka instead, because if you go to service vehicles, Kasatka, you want a boat, you're stuck in the middle of nowhere, request dinghy, and there it is. And that's pretty quick as well, the dinghy. So if you want a dinghy rather than a Scarab, this is the way to go. But I'll show you the dinghy, shall I? But look at that, I'm in the middle of the sea, so you know where it happens. If you're flying your plane in the middle of the sea and you fall off it, then you can request a dinghy. Well, that was a miss. And I'll show you how quick the dinghy is. It's not as quick as the Scarab there, unfortunately, but it is still pretty quick, and it'll get you out of a pickle when you get stuck in the middle of the sea for some reason. So boats, that is what GTA is selling us. I mean, if this boat was customizable, I'd definitely say buy it. If you could spawn it a bit closer, like the beach and things, or immediately in front of you, I'd say buy it. There's going to be a use for it. But as it is, with its odd decision with regards to spawning, I can't really recommend it as being a purchase, even on discount. Maybe if you're getting 1.1, only if you've got 1.1 million cost and you've bought everything else in the game and you really have a massive love of boats. I regretted it after buying it, but actually now I've got that ginger one, I don't regret it, if that makes sense. But once I get the grey one again, I will regret it. Right, drop a like and a subscribe and buy one of these boats, either this or a mega yacht. If you have loads of money to burn and want to waste your money entirely, Got any questions? Drop them down below. And that boat actually you can make it move around the map, so it's like an insta jump around the map. You can move right to the north with the mega yacht, not with this Scarab, of course, but with the mega yacht you can do that, and it's very customizationable. But you'll regret that as well when you buy it. So you'll regret all boats when you buy them. I think that is the conclusion to take from this video. Thank you very much for watching, and have a most excellent day.